welcome to episode 45 of Credit 101. In this episode, I'm going to talk to you guys about how I actually sued a collection company and how you guys can follow these same steps to go forward and sue these companies also. Now, I sued Midland Credit Management. I want to keep this short and to the point. I sued them, and I sued them because I sued them last year. So it's 2023. I sued them last year in 2022 because they put an account on my credit report, and I tried disputing the account just like I help everybody else dispute accounts. I tried disputing it with that same method, you guys, and they would not remove it. When I tell you I was depressed, like, how am I deleting this for everybody else, but it's not coming off for me? I feel like it was like a personal thing. And then I also felt like this is a sign, like maybe I need to sue them and, document my process so I can talk to you all about it. Because I was with a company before, I was with a few lawyers before, and they just weren't moving fast enough, and they weren't helping us fully. I would say our people helping us fully. So I end up suing myself, right? I put the paperwork in, and I made sure that when I sued them, I put on there federal laws and state laws. So when you guys think about suing these companies, you got to figure out like what laws they're breaking. You can't just say I want to sue you. You got to talk about what laws they're breaking. So if you look right here, I just looked up, let me show you. I just looked up FDCPA Florida state laws, literally. That's what I looked up. And then I just figured out what state laws they broke. That's all I did. So a few of them I know for sure that they broke is I disputed the account with the credit bureau, but they didn't tell the credit bureau that I disputed the account with them also. So that was thing. So if you dispute an account with the credit bureaus, or if you go ahead and dispute an account with that original creditor or the collection company, they're supposed to say, hey, this account is currently being disputed. They're supposed to have that on your credit report, but they didn't put that on there. Another thing that they were doing was I don't know if they're going to have it on here. Another thing that they were doing was, and I just had a client just talk to me about this, but another thing that they were doing was the debt was like $2,000 or something, but they'll change it like $1 or $2 on like Credit Karma. Y'all may see that, like it'll go up $1 or $2 and it'll go back down. Like they were trying to collect a debt that was untrue. The amount of the debt was incorrect. They did not have like a set amount that they were trying to collect. Okay, so you guys may want to look and see if they're doing the same thing with you all, because you may be able to see they'll see previous results or previous things that happened on your Credit Karma. See if one of the things where your balance went up by $2 or went down, because when you see that change next time, you can make sure you document it and possibly sue them. But I ended up suing them, and usually since it was Midland, I talked to an attorney. I believe I'm able to say this part of it, because I did sign something, so I can't tell you guys what we agreed upon or anything like that. Just know that I am very happy with what happened. But usually when you sue them, you put your complaint in, and I did that in Orange County. So I put the complaint in, and when I sued them, usually they try to settle with you right away, but the attorney said he was gone, he was unable to reach me, blah, 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 whatever he said. But they end up removing it to federal court. Removing it means that they want a federal judge to look at it, because not only did I do federal laws, I also did state laws. So that's what I mean. Not only did I do state laws, I also did federal laws, which was not so good. I would just tell people now, just put the state laws, because if you put federal laws on there, they're gonna remove the federal court. It's gonna be crazy. Like the paperwork was crazy. I had to figure all this stuff out, but I figured it out, which I'm so proud of. But when we got to federal court, I guess it's a beginning paperwork that you have to do. And if you don't do it, they're going to automatically not listen to it. So they wanted, when I say they, Midland wanted me to not do this paperwork, forget about the paperwork, so that they have to think about settling with me. So what I did was I found out how to do it. I went downtown and I looked at other cases just like this to see how theirs was filled out. And I filled out the paperwork just like that. Just like they filled it out. You can be able to look at other records by just going downtown, wherever you at. They probably got these as public records, you guys. Go down there and look at it. I did the same thing too for my case when I filed it in Orange County, which is Orlando. So after I filed out what I need to file, I filed this paperwork, you guys, and they end up settling with me over the phone. They end up saying, hey, this is what we're going to do. I can't talk about all the details of it, but we settled it, and I'm very, very happy about it. And that's why I'm telling you all that if you're going through all these different steps, you're like, Rickita, it's not working, be like me and just settle this stuff out, okay? It's going to help your credit so much. And it can help your pocket so much if you just do this, okay? And a lot of times, too, they have a few things on here. I can't tell you what I got, but they have a few things on here that people usually ask for in their settlement. So you can ask for actual damages. You can ask for statutory damages not to exceed $1,000. Any punitive damages also in attorney fees and court costs. So if you have an attorney, they can actually ask for all these different things. And a lot of times, like I said, they're going to settle outside of court. Just look up previous cases and look at their paperwork and try to mimic their paperwork. That's what I basically did, because I didn't know exactly what to do, but I knew I had to do something because I was so depressed about this. But go ahead and follow those steps or listen to it and do some more research, because if for some reason they're removing it, you have to do something. Like, I know you have to do something. So please try to figure out whatever you have to do. But that's exactly what I did, and I'm very happy that I did it. And going forward, if I have this problem again, I will sue them again. But definitely follow those different steps. We're going to go to episode 45, and in episode, not 45, episode 46. And in episode 46, we're going to talk about adding a statement to your credit report. Sometimes people don't want to fight. They're just like, let me just add a statement. So when someone get my credit report, they'll be able to have details without having to talk to me. It's basically you adding the details on what happened with your accounts. So let's go over to episode 46 and go over these different things. I'll see you guys there.